Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. What an exciting day at Tesla again. Oh boy, it's just wild. Hey, don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. Grandpa's not a financial planner. And if you would, like, share, and subscribe. A matter of fact, have your grandma subscribe and your mother-in-law. I don't care if they listen to me. I'm just trying to get 7 subscribers. That's a fact. Hey, okay, Grandpa's going to get at it because we got some wild news. I'm going to give you the fair opening price for tomorrow. I hit it multiple times in the pre-market today, and right after the open, I got it. So 9 out of 10 times I get it right, but when I get it wrong, I really do it big. Okay, Tesla, high to low today, range from high to low, $7.53. Pretty respectable considering the volume we got, which I'll talk to you about shortly. We had a high today of 263.35, a low of 255.82, and we closed at 257.55. I believe Tesla is overbought, which is a little bit bearish. Pivot point. We are looking for a new bottom pivot point. We reached our top pivot point on last Friday after hours at 8:30 at night, actually. At 273.70 is where we made our new top pivot point. And until we make a new bottom one, it's just going to go up and down and all around until it goes down enough to make us one. Now, is it possible that it could be in the low 250 area? Yes. Do I think so? No. And I'll talk to you more about that later. I think it's going to be in the 230, 235 range, but that's only Grandpa's opinion. And Grandpa's big on opinions. Dominant trend. Oh my goodness, let's look at the dominant trend because we got problems. Big problems, possibly. Near term. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. See this little red candle right here? I'm going to make it a little bit bigger for you. This is a daily chart. Each candle represents one day. Today was very small because the volume was very small, just like it was yesterday, but it was smaller today. And this is a sell signal. In order to have the dominant trend up, you have to have a buy signal in the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. And we have lost the daily. Now, even if we would get a green candle tomorrow, we don't have the dominant trend back, okay? It just don't work that way. So, and it is possible that we get a green candle tomorrow. However, I don't think so, but it doesn't matter. Either way, the dominant trend's going to be down today and tomorrow for sure. There's no, even if it makes a sky-high candle, it doesn't matter. The dominant trend will still be down. I'm going to show you the weekly here also. Now, in the weekly, the dominant trend is still up. We got a bear flag here, and it was a substantial one, but the dominant trend is still up in this weekly. It'll be fun to see what it does into next week if we get a red candle or what happens there. But even with a red candle, it wouldn't change it. We'd have to get a smaller green one followed by a red one. So you're a couple weeks from no change there. And of course, the monthly is still a buy signal, but the dominant trend, here's the trend line going back 3 years come November, which is a couple days from now. And the dominant trend is currently down. Okay, that's just the way it is. Matter of fact, I'm going to look at the 4-hour here, see if I can find you a trend line. Our bottom trend line is currently at about 212. Can it get down there again? Anything is possible, but that would act as support if it did. Okay, I better move along here. Okay, so dominant trend down, divergence. Oh boy, did we ever get it again this time? Volume decreased again today. It's 3 days in a row on lower prices. We lost 25 million shares today, less than the day before, and we only traded 53 million in total. Very low volume. This, they say it's a positive if it follows the stock, lower volume, lower price, positive. Well, I'm telling you, just like I have the last several days, this is bearish. It's really bearish. Indexes were in the red today. Tesla was also in the red. It was a toss-up who outperformed who going down. Upside resistance. You got resistance at 260.40, 269, actually 265, 269, 275, 315. Keep that number in your head along with 370. Downside support. Excuse me. We actually have support way down at 218. Pretty major support, actually. Followed by 212 below that. But yeah, we have support at 230. 235 to 230 is where I'm Grandpa's opinion is that we may do that new bottom pivot point come the first part of next week. 240, 248.70, we have support in 252 area. Okay, I thought we were going to go to 252 today. Grandpa was sure wrong about that. Okay, fair opening price for Thursday, 10/31/24, the last day of the month. Oh boy, this is getting exciting. $259, and I really believe you're going to see that number tomorrow. Probably pre-market, probably right after the open, like it usually does. So I think we're going to gap up about $1.50 from the closing price. Grandpa's opinion. Tuesday. Next Tuesday's election day. It's going to be a lot of good news. Throughout the evening, we'll all get to watch Trump in the lead, and then after it gets real dark at 2, 3 in the morning, the Democrats will start voting. That's what they did the last time. Okay, uncertainty in the markets just kills the markets. That's why I think you're seeing what you're seeing right now. Grandpa's not going to church tonight. I'm not well. I gotta take a little coffee a second. So Grandpa's opinion, uncertainty in the market. The market does not like uncertainty, and they're not 100% sure who's going to win this thing yet. And this election is a big deal. I see Tesla trading Thursday, Friday, predominantly in 255 to 265 area. You might see Grandpa's 252 tomorrow or Friday, but I just don't know. But next week, Monday, Tuesday, I expect a dip. This is Grandpa's opinion, of course. Possibly the 235 area to make a new bottom pivot point. Until it makes it, this thing will continue down. It might jump up and pretend like it's off to the races, but I just don't believe that the 250s, it's possible it might make a new bottom pivot in the 240 area. But I'm leaning towards that 235. There's been so much blinking down there. Grandpa watches the blinking. Now, we got the election. If Trump wins, I see 370 really quickly in your future. Okay. Treasonous Trucker says, good report. I'll use this information to make more money. Well, you go right ahead there, Treasonous Trucker. He's up about $60,000 listening to Crazy Grandpa. At least he gives me credit. Hey, I made a little bit today, and I believe Jeff, he was short, but I think he might be sleeping. I think if he sold his shares, he made money. I know that. He went short up in the 260 area. Okay, where was I? So if Trump wins, I see 370 in your future because him and Elon got plans. Elon's going to take care of the corruption in our government spending, and there's going to be a lot of people looking for work. But if Harris wins, I see $70 in your future. However, there's a lot of blinking going on again up at 363 again. So that's where the market makers are shorting way up above. And Grandpa sees 370 in your future when Elon and Trump become president. Why does Grandpa say $70 if Harris would become president? Well, regulations. I watched a deal on Elon talking the other night, and I've watched several different ones, but he talked about not being able to get to Mars because the regulations that they're going to put on him, and they've regulated him under this administration to the point that SpaceX can hardly function. And even if they don't put him in prison for some drummed up reason, you can't do nothing if they regulate you to death, because he can build rockets and send them off faster than he can get through the red tape and the regulations. It's the regulations that are killing him. And Trump says he's going to remove 10 regulations for every new one they stick on during his presidency. He's going to remove 10. Last time he removed 3 for each one. And in order to make a new regulation, you have to get rid of 3. And this time he says he's going to do 10. Plus, no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, which Grandpa likes, and all kinds of good stuff. And what I like the most probably of all, and I'm going to tell you this, is Trump. I wholeheartedly believe that Trump supports Israel 100%. And what he did making Jerusalem the capital for all the other presidents all said they were going to do it. Every administration, but the only one that ever did it was Trump. And recognizing that is the capital, and he's just very supportive of Israel, and I think that's a good thing. So, okay, good luck. Remember, 259's in your future. Grandma's long, so I'm going to have her sell right at 259. She's going to make a killing. Why does Grandma always do so good? You know, I'm scared to death to go short here. I really think we're going to dip down, but I even if we get up to 260, I'm just terrified to go short here because I don't want to go short and see it go to 370 in one day, because if Trump wins, if they can't cheat enough to stop it, and from what I'm seeing, it looks good for him, but if he wins, any price down here that we're buying at is a buying opportunity, whether it's the low 250s, the 240s, the 230s, it don't matter. Whatever you do, get on the boat. Get on the bus, because if the other guys win, you might as well just sell your shares and give up on, and go into some weird stock, because they hate Elon, and it's just going to make it a real rough deal. Okay, that's Grandpa's gloomy prediction. Oh, yeah, we got a death cross here in the 5-minute chart. I think it's pretty much played out. We might get another $1 down out of it, but we're going to 259. That's right there. Right there. We're going to open there. Oh boy, we're going to open at 259. Hallelujah. Hey, think about eternity once in a while. Think about eternity. Grandpa does.